And they'll have longer range as well, so just something to keep in mind. Whoa, that's a lot of ships. And there's the escorts. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's go after this one first. Use these as cannon fodder. Maybe we'll get a lucky hit with them. Alright, we really got lucky hits. A lot quicker than I was expecting. Yes.
Perfect timing. The convoy is several minutes from its jump. Unfortunately, the convoy has escorts, so this will be tough.
We got those things, eh? Let's just make quick work of the engines here. Swing around.
I'm glad I'm not on board that.
Report on primary target. They've been destroyed. Report on primary target. Their shields are out.
Good start. Keep going and get as many as you can.
Report on primary target. Their shields are out. They've been destroyed.
Take that to the Emperor.
Primary target update. They've been destroyed.
We took him out.
Report on primary target. They've been destroyed. Report on primary target. Their shields are out. Report on primary target. Their hull is damaged. Report on primary target. They've been disabled.
We crushed them.
Report on primary target. They've been destroyed. Report on primary target. Their shields are out. Report on primary target. They've been disabled.
Okay, we got those two. That's two.
Primary target update.
Away.
Their shields are out. Report on primary target. They've been destroyed.
You've demonstrated sufficient skill to fly strike missions. Congratulations. You only have to pass one more qualification. Very respectable. You've done a lot of damage.
Primary target update. Their shields are out.
Oh, nice.
Primary target update. They've been destroyed. Primary target update. Their shields are out. Report on primary target. They've been destroyed. Primary target update. Their shields are out.
Sorry about that. Send me the bill.
Primary target update. They've been destroyed. Primary target update. Their shields are out. They've been destroyed.
Very good. You're doing better than expected.
Primary target update. Their shields are out.
They're history.
Report on primary target. They've been destroyed. Report on primary target. Their shields are out. Primary target update.
Ouch.
They've been destroyed.
I hope you got it, buddy. I'm going after these guys here.
Primary target update. Their shields are out. Report on primary target. They've been destroyed.
Way to go. I can't wait to see what you'll do to a real convoy.
Primary target update. Their shields are out. They've been destroyed. Primary target update. Their shields are out. They've been destroyed. Report on primary target. Their shields are out. They've been destroyed. Report on primary target. Their shields are out.
Alright.
Report on primary target. Their shields are out. They've been destroyed. Primary target update. Their shields are out.
I think you found your niche in life.
Primary target update. They've been destroyed. Primary target update. Their shields are out. They've been destroyed.
Amazing. I don't think anyone's ever done as well.
Report on primary target. Their shields are out. Primary target update. They've been destroyed. Primary target update. Their shields are out. Primary target update. They've been destroyed. Primary target update. Their shields are out. Primary target update. They've been destroyed. Primary target update. Their shields are out. They've been destroyed. Primary target update. They're about to be destroyed. They've been destroyed. Report on primary target. Their hull is heavily damaged. Report on primary target. They've been destroyed.
You took out the entire convoy. No one's ever done that. Incredible. I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it myself.
Let's finish it off then.
Report on primary target. Their shields are out. Primary target update. They've been destroyed. Report on primary target. Their shields are out. Primary target update. Their shields are out. Primary target update. They've been destroyed. Primary target update. Their shields are out. Primary target update. They've been destroyed. Primary target update. Their shields are out. Primary target update. They've been destroyed. Report on primary target. Their shields are out. They've been destroyed. Primary target update. Their shields are out. Report on primary target. They've been destroyed. Report on primary target. Their shields are out. Report on primary target. They've been destroyed. Primary target update. Their shields are out. They've been destroyed.
Well done. You have proven competence in performing the deep space strike role and the proper employment of a variety of heavy warheads and countermeasure systems. You are now ready for the second part of the Starfighter qualification tests. Given the huge advantage in military strength the Galactic Empire possesses relative to the Rebel Alliance, our primary tactic is the hit-and-fade strike. There is simply too much to be defended, and despite the overwhelming size of the Imperial Starfleet, it cannot be everywhere all the time. Whatever is left undefended, we will attack.
Alright. So, how do we do? 49 kills, assisted once. A whole bunch of different stuff. Ouch. 450 bonus. 2392 score. Alright.
All Level 1 qualified recruits report to the ready room for your Level 2 qualification flight.
And we will be taking care of that next time. But before then, okay. I'm probably going to get a lot of questions about how I was able to take out the entire convoy. The biggest challenge of that mission is the assault shuttles, obviously. If you aren't on them as soon as possible, as hard as possible, they will rip you apart. Like I said, I was using those torpedoes as I linked them up, and like I said, I was literally just using them as cannon fodder, hoping for at least one to go through. But ultimately, the main priority they were serving was to, draw some of the fire away from me so I could get in range enough to actually just put the lasers and ion cannons on them as quickly as possible, so that I could take out the first one as quickly as possible, and then quickly jump over to the second one and start pummeling it as well. Because obviously, as you saw, the second one on its own, just one of them on its own, can really tear the Y-wing apart. I got very lucky with at least 2 torpedoes going through to the first one. That's why I linked them up, and that's why I fired them all in succession at the one. I got very lucky with those, but ultimately that is the goal of it. Secondly, keeping in mind that the Y-wing at all times has the ion cannons. Quite often, it is much quicker to disable a ship than it is to destroy it. So basically, while I was watching I was keeping an eye on it as well while I was taking out the assault shuttles, trying to make sure, as soon as it was disabled, if it was disabled first before it was killed, I would switch right over to the second one and start focusing on it and worry about destroying it later. The engines of the convoy should be your primary target. Again, the ones that you can actually shoot the engines out, the ones that are, tug it from the front. Obviously, you just saw me shoot out each of the 3 engines there. You could probably get away with shooting out 2 of them and moving on. I can't remember if I actually tested that or not, but it basically flies at full speed with all 3 engines going, and for each one you take out, it drops it by a third. So if you leave one engine a thruster going, it's only going 33% of its speed. So you might be able to get away with just taking out 2 and moving on to the next one. That mission did take me a few tries to get down to be able to do the 100%, because there's a couple of times I would take out the entire thing, but I would only be sitting at 92%. I was like, well, where's the other 8%? And then the next attempt or whatever, I got it to, or the next time through the convoy section, I realized, well, there's those the frigate looking ships, the brown ones. I can't remember what they're called. I think they're the XIYs. I think they were. Those ones. Yeah, I took one out, and it went up. The completion got up to 96. I was like, okay, so those 2 do qualify as part of the convoy of the 100%. So then obviously I went after the engines as quickly as possible. The mob transports, the ones that I was able to shoot out the majority of the engines, but then there was those two underneath the one that I showed that you could see on screen that you can't shoot those engines out. Yeah, you basically just shoot as many engines on those things as you can. And I got fortunate that our wingmate, our teacher, decided to destroy it as well after we disabled it as much as we could, and then went after the other one, kind of thing. But yeah, those the XIYs, I think they were those ones. You basically those are the ones you want to take out the first because, or destroy first, or try to get to them as quickly as possible, because they take the longest to take out, just simply because you can't shoot out their engines. So yeah, take out those two, or rather, take out the assault shuttles as quickly as possible. You know, pummel the first one as much as you can with torpedoes. Hopefully you'll get a one or two through. Or in my case, I think I actually ended up destroying it with the torpedoes, but I got very fortunate with that. But even the second one, it's still no joke until you take that thing actually down, either destroyed or disabled. Next up, prioritize the engines of the convoy. The engines of the convoy, the thrusters of the convoy. The front ones on the front, just shoot them out. The ones on the rear, you have to destroy them. Pushed from behind, you got to push. You have to destroy them. The mob transports, you have best bet to shoot out the engines as many of the engines on there as you could. I think there's actually there's 6 engines plus the 2. So yeah, you can reduce its speed by 75%, each one by 75% by shooting out those engines. And then there's the XIY frigates or transports that you just straight up have to destroy them. Once you take the engines out and you destroy the mobs and the XIYs, then you should be in the clear to be able to take out the rest of the convoy. Inspecting the threat and peril, those, as you said, you do get. They are considered bonuses, but you don't get any points for them. I haven't really tried to destroy them ever, but I'm not sure if they'd actually qualify as a bonus or not. In the resort, preparing for the LP, I didn't see anybody say, or I couldn't find any record of anybody saying that they add to the bonus or anything like that. But that might be an option for you guys to consider if you want to go that route. Like I said, this one did take me a few tries to get it up to 100%. But yeah, I was more concerned about getting the 100% destruction than testing to see if they were. It might be worthwhile if I decide to maybe go into the simulator and run the mission again and see if I can destroy them, and then see if there's anything extra out of it, like if they actually do qualify as bonuses or if you just get the points for them or whatever. But yeah, did the main thing that was asked of us. We destroyed the entire convoy. I guess they weren't expecting that, but yeah. Also, on the note of the tactical, I guess you could say, the strategy, I want to see if one particular ship isn't in here because I wasn't able to finish my thought the last time I was talking about. No. I want to see if the Victory Star Destroyer 2s are in here. Oh yeah, I just actually passed the XIYs, but yeah, those are the ones I was talking about. I didn't see it come up, but it's because I kind of went right by it without thinking. Okay, I think this is the one I'm thinking of. Anyway, we can zoom in on it. Rotation off. Okay. You can probably barely see it on this model. It's a shame you can't zoom in on it. So these are the Victory Star Destroyer 2s, or Imperial Class Star Destroyer 2s. They're the same for the VSD 2s. So as I was saying before, before I didn't get the opportunity to finish my thought, I think last episode, or maybe the episode before, but these things are probably the easiest to destroy of all the Star Destroyers. There's a turret, you can probably see it's right above the index finger right there, at the back of right behind the shield generators. All you need to do is destroy that turret, and basically you can actually sit your ship right behind there. There's a certain point at which it becomes a blind spot for all the other turrets on the ship. In other words, you can literally just sit there and just pummel away at the shield generators, and then just pummel away at the Star Destroyer itself until it goes down. The number one thing you need to keep in mind if you do that, though, is that as soon as this thing loses its shields, it will start to try and run away. It'll start to try and warp out of there. And more often than not, it'll change direction. And it, despite how big it is, it's pretty nimble as far as changing direction, especially when it's not moving kind of thing. But yeah, I find it tends to turn rather quickly, and it has swatted me a few times out of the sky because of that, because it turns, and obviously it's a pretty big ship, so it just basically it slams into my ship, and if I'm not able to get out of there in time. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you plan on doing that. I will be attempting to destroy a few of these for bonuses throughout the LP, so yeah, just wanted to point that out. But these are the Imperial Star Destroyer 2s are the easiest to destroy as far as my experiences go. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. All right, so we have completed the first.
All Level 1 qualified recruits report to the ready room for your Level 2 qualification flight.
Yes, so we have. I would assume we have qualified for the Level 2 instructions, so I guess we'll have to go take a look at the emails next time, and then we'll head on into the ready room to see what the second stage of our testing has for us. This is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, remember to hit the like button on your way out. Hit subscribe as well if you haven't done so already. Be sure to hit the bell icon to be notified when I upload the next video, notified by YouTube. And if you are not notified of any uploads, you can always check my feed at twitter.com/intrepid83 for any channel updates. Take care, be blessed, and have a good one. And may the Force be with you, should you decide to go after the 100% convoy destruction.